What happened? Almost same day close.
Okay.
Call the guy. Cold call.
Oh, that was the fucking same day?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, let me give you the data real quick, all right? So I'm gonna give you the data real quick so that way you have the handle, okay? So I talk about this and I don't talk about this enough. And the truth is, I could say it to people, and until you really grasp what this means and what this concept really is, not even a fucking concept, this law, until you can really fucking like understand what this means, it's hard to get to the fucking next, okay? So I say, hey man, what's the data? You know, the data that we have comes from Grant's office. The data we have comes from so-and-so. And then I'll use analogies like, if you have the wrong data, it's like trying to travel cross country with the fucking Google Maps that's backwards.
Right.
You just don't have the right map.
Right.
You know, you're like perfect result of someone who just got some good data.
Yeah.
Talented as fuck, smart, everything about you we love, right? You 7 weeks ago, you're like, dude, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels in cold calls. Now you can get in front of a gym owner and damn near own them every fucking time.
Yeah.
Because you have the right data. So if that's true, then we need to understand this. That guy right there, you have to don't disagree why people do things. Don't wonder, dude, make snap. You know, you don't make snap decisions. You don't. You're that's how you are. You don't make decisions on the fly. Don't get upset. Break down why. Here's the data, okay? Hey man, you don't make snap decisions, right? Dude, I get it, man. And let me ask you this. You probably never even made a $1,500 investment for marketing ever, I would imagine, right? No, I've never have. Not even close. Okay, cool, man. Let me ask you a question. You know, where did you get this information from? What do you mean? Like, what influenced you to not make snap decisions? You know, Jared, just gonna be honest with you, man. I've done it. He's gonna say one of two things. His case is he's done it before and he's failed. So that's why he operates like that, because he's done it before and it's failed. If he doesn't say that, another scenario is this. Dude, that's just how I always am. That's how I've been my whole life, man. My wife will tell you the same thing. Okay. So then you got to go into where's that gotten you? Let's go with option one. You know, where's that gotten you? What do you mean? Like, what's the biggest month you've had? This guy's never made six figures, in my opinion. Yeah, I could be wrong. I could tell a big earner when I see one. You don't. $1,500 doesn't break you. To me, $1,500 is fucking no money, in my opinion. You know, and it's not like I just got so much money, because that's fucking not the case. It's just that's how I literally operate. It's no money, dude. Rich people take money to multiply money, and fucking broke people try to conserve the money that they don't have. That energy on conserving could be used on the same energy to fucking grow. I'm telling you the truth, dude. I'm telling you the fucking truth. So, back to this guy here. So, man, let me ask you a question. Where'd you get that information from? You know, I've always been like this. Okay, cool, man. You know, 100%. And did anybody influence? No, dude. I've been like that my whole life. Okay, I got you, man. Let me ask you this, and please let me know if I'm prying. I don't want to be a jerk. Please let me know if I'm prying, man. What's the biggest month or year you've had as a gym owner? You know, there was one time we had $15,000. Okay, cool. Let me just give you a little piece of data, because my coaches and my mentors, these are people that are doing like literally like hundreds of millions of dollars. I say that about Grant. Like my coaches, mentors, these are people that are doing hundreds of million dollars. Literally, there's a guy named Grant Cardone. One of my coaches and partners is Mike Barron. Man, these guys are like doing multiple six figures. That guy Grant's doing literally his net worth $300 million. And the information I get from them, and the information that they operate off of, the data that they operate off of, is fast. It's speed. And what Grant Cardone says is that speed is the new big. The old adage was, everything's bigger in Texas. Bigger is better. Go big or go home. In 2018, like basically 2019, it's about speed. You know, I want fast. I want now. That's why we want to have Uber and Netflix. That's why we don't like commercials. That's why we don't. We want now. That's why Amazon's so big. If you order it, it's there tomorrow. So Grant talks about speed is the new big, and if this is a guy that's worth $300 million, says it, that's probably gonna be true.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying, and this is a long win, but we're talking in between. I'm not saying make rash decisions or decisions that don't make sense. But for me, if I want oxygen, I want it now. If I want success, I want it now. If I want new clients, I want it now. If I want the Lamborghini, I want it now. If I want the pretty girlfriend and the happy marriage, I want it now. That's the thing people don't realize. Success doesn't need to be trust the process, and I need to drag through the mud, and one day, dude, like this guy I know named Nick Payne, he started a new program. He made $160,000 in 4 weeks. It's just alignment. It's fast. So my friend, like, what I want to do is kind of get you off of like, let's wait, let's think about it. And I understand why you would say that. I want to get you off of that, and I want you to get you on the create. Because this is our first call, and I can tell you're a genuinely honest, legit guy. The phone cuts out. You apologize to me even though it was my fault. Dude, you're a good guy. Like, and honestly, man, I want to get off of this, and I want to get on the create. We could think about it and launch Monday. But what I would do, I could do your boarding call right now, and what I would really like to do is come Monday, show you what we came up with, show you like a launch thing. We flip the switch together, and your next Monday that week is just unbelievable. And in fact, what I'll even do is I'll get with you today. What's today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll get with you the next 4 days in a row, just to make sure you and whoever's involved is 100% prepared. So, you know, I want you to just hear me out for a second. Kind of the not making snap decisions, not going fast. And forgive me, I talk to you like this, dude. Dude, you kind of got like the hurt boyfriend syndrome. The girlfriend cheated on him, and now all girls are, the boyfriend cheated on the girlfriend, and now all guys are dogs. You've had some stuff, it didn't quite work, but I'm telling you, man, those little things, like you're not sure, these are like anchors that hold people down. And what my coach and my mentor says is just release any thoughts and operate like purely on intention. In a perfect world, if we had a magic wand, I would be who I say I am, and I literally do what I say, and you make this ridiculous return, man. So what do you say, dude? Why don't we get off of that, and let's just focus on the create. You ready to roll? And it's all true.
Yeah.
It's all true.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all fucking true. Use your example, dude. When you probably heard me say this. I paid $10,000 in mentors in July, dude. And I'm having a conversation with you about $1,500. You told me that when we met, your goal in 2019 or the end of the year was to make 6 figures. Give them the real data. Bro, you don't get to fucking 6 figures trying to hold on to 15.
Yeah.
You don't get this trying to hang on to this.
Yeah.
The people that are successful, the people that are making it, they focus on multiplying. The people that are not, they focus on conservation, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's just, that's what it is with freedom. When you check your price tags, when you got the J's that are black for $160, but you'll get the white ones because they're $120 because they're $40 less, and you go with the ones that you don't want because they're cheaper, that's preventing you, me, Gage, Michael Rosenberg from being a millionaire. So if that's true, I need to go give that guy the data. A lot of these times when I close, dude, it's not even like I'm fucking closing them. Yeah, I do close their motherfucking ass. But a lot of time, I just game them, and I just give them the information I learned from Grant. I give them the information I learned from fucking Kareem. I get information I've learned from fucking Hector Lamarck. And what I try to do, what you and me need to do, is we need to crush any false belief, false data, and then we need to get them on the fucking real data. And when you think about data, you think about where does it come from, what's the validity, and what's the result. $300 million man, he says fast as a new big, I'm probably going to trust him.
Yeah.
You know, my homie that went to business school that's selling used Hondas, and he's saying take your time and you don't want to make rash decisions, sure, but what's the validity of the data? What's the validity of it? So that's what we really got to do. That's how I break all these motherfuckers down. It's true. I'm trying to give them the real fucking data, dude. If you ever see, there was a kid yesterday, last thing I'm going to say. Kid yesterday from the UK, he signed up with us, right? He's like, bro, like, you know, the boot camps, man, $2,400 commitment, that's just, dude, that's just crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Like, I would have never done that. How the fuck is that guy going to get a year of fucking boot camps for $199, $2,400? And that's insane. His words, crazy, but he wants to get clients in return. You see? It doesn't work like that. You don't want to fucking invest yourself, but you want motherfuckers to invest in you. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah. And
this is not trying to show off. I'm spending more money than everybody in the IG program. Whether it's an office or personnel or ad spend or fucking tables or hardware. And it's called a law of flow. When you're in alignment, the more you outflow, the more you inflow. When you try to hold on and fucking go to cut coupons and you do that shit, your energy's on fucking conservation. When that same energy needs to be put on the create. There's a guy. He was with us for a month. Young cat, 20 years old. He bought our MTC program. Blew the fuck up. 48 leads came in 22 days. He called him once, and then he called a couple of days later. He's like, dude, this is not going to work. These people just don't want it. I'm wasting my time. I want to quit. And we're like, no, that's not possible. So he did nothing for a whole month. The second month rolled around, and it hit him again on the monthly reoccurring, on Stripe. And he called the office. He was calling me engaged. He was freaking the fuck out. He did a chargeback, and he was sending all these emails. Why did I use him as an example? That same energy he's using on trying to hold on to that 300, calling engaged 10 times a day, fucking hitting me on Messenger, hitting me on Facebook, sending support emails, calling the fucking bank. If you would have put half that energy towards the create, it wouldn't have been a $300 problem. It would have been a fucking $3,000, $30,000 opportunity.
Right.
So that, like, these are just fucking laws, dude, that people just don't understand. And once we really tap into the shit, dude, that's what happens. I used to have a $1,200 apartment. I was making good money at Limelight. This was about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I was still doing, good money, decent money, I should say. I had a little fucking apartment in North Park. It's from the 50s. And clients would come into town, and I'd always have an excuse for them not to come over. Always. Because I was embarrassed. Because I'm like the consultant, I'm the sales guy, I'm coaching up, I'm handling these gym owners. Yo, Mike, I'm coming to town. No one ever came to my place. Made an excuse. Okay? This is a decent place. We paid a decent price. It, like for what it is, it's a nice place, when I was trying to hold off on showing the apartment, dude, because to save money, I'm out of alignment, dude. It doesn't work like that. I'm the fucking guy that's helping people and training people and talking about success, but I don't want to show the client the fucking apartment. That's ridiculous. I don't get rewarded like that. You get punished like that, and all that shit is intertwined.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. What are you thinking?
I agree.
Have we talked like this before?
Like this? Like in this?
No, just like this kind of subject, this particular subject.
Oh.
About alignment and the data. Like we have. But
a little bit, but I've more just heard it from the other conversations. But yeah, no, I needed to hear it. And
let me give you one last piece.
Yeah.
So listen, dude, can I talk openly?
Of course.
Okay, I'm talking about money though. Your money.
Yeah.
Okay. Dog, you came into our world and we happen to be real. And the reason why we came into your world because you're just a good person. A fucking person that's not online is going to meet the scam artist and that's going to take their money.
Right.
That's what's really going to happen, right? But the person online is going to attract a Gage. And the person like Gage is going to attract to you.
Yeah.
Which is two really good people, right? Like we'll do dinner tonight if you're down on me. And the thing is, dog, you had to go get credit. And you dropped fucking a couple stacks. Not a couple stacks, yeah, a couple fucking Ks, right? So you live this shit. You're not scared to put your fucking nuts on the line to invest in yourself. You fucking did it.
Yeah.
I dropped 10K in July on mentors. We killed it that month in August, and I kept saying that over and over. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about $1,500, dude. I just spent $10,000 on mentors. Why? Because I'm not worried about a $10,000 problem. I'm worried about a fucking $1 million opportunity. That information I got from that guy, and Gage, we've been using all that shit. I've been using all that cream shit.
All of it, dog.
All of it.
All of it. I use that shit.
I'm like, that information I got from cream will make us multimillionaires.
Yeah.
And so hey, dude, $1,500 is love, dude. But honestly, dude, like, I'm investing thousands of dollars into my own development, and where I pull data is literally from the guys, the people that have the best sales and the best marketing. So you're like getting that almost at the fraction of the cost. And why am I telling this? Because keeping it real, man. I'm a young, upcoming entrepreneur. I do incredible work. People know my name. It's good. But at the same time, for me to come out of my pocket, thousands of dollars to get the very best, I'm willing to do that. Why? Because I'm willing to be great. I'm willing to do better. I'm willing to do more. I'm telling you this because guess what? Right now I'm asking you to invest into your company, and I'm going to give you a system that's proven, that's going to help you be better, help you be great, and help you do more. So, dude, what do you say, bro? Let's link arms. Let's fucking jump off this cliff, dude, and let's fucking fly. I tell these people that shit, Gage. You know I do.
Come on, dude, let's jump. I'll jump with you.
You know I say that shit, dude.
Yeah, come on, baby.
So we just...
Make it happen.
It can't be the words. It has to be... That needs to be real for you, dude.
It needs to be the feeling. You need to create the feeling.
Dog, you know what fucking happened. when you fucking did that. You got a system, dude. If I don't ever talk to you again, hope that's not the case. I definitely know that's not the case, but you have it. You can do it. Yeah. That's what this guy needs, bro. He needs fucking Jared. You know, you could help that guy. You could mentor that guy. You understand?
Yeah.
Straight up. You know, you could literally coach that guy, mentor that guy.